All right, KTC, weekly update. You made me work on this one. Actually, I've been working on this video for a week and a half now. Because I wanted to celebrate all the amazing performances over the past 2 weekends of racing. We had the Cross the Lake swim, we had the Sagelands Try, the Peach Classic. What else do we have? Victoria Half. This weekend, we also had Oregon 70.3. So, lots to go over, lots to celebrate. I'm going to be talking about that today. I had a couple of questions come through about how to connect to the Training Peaks training plan. So I'm going to show you or walk you through that quickly on the website. I also have the next training block all loaded up, which will take us pretty much to the end of August. So quickly touch upon that. Magic 5 has a special end of the summer. It's not end of the summer. No, not yet. Midsummer discount offer where you can get 40% off Magic 5 goggles, which is a better discount than we're getting as a club at the moment. So if you do need more goggles or new goggles, I will shoot that discount code out. And we also have a big training weekend coming up in Penticton. If you're doing Ironman or Canada, or I guess any Ironman, any triathlon for that matter, and you want to get a big day or a big weekend in on the long weekend, I'm going to talk about that as well today. So without further ado, let's look at this document here. This is all our celebration. This took me scouring pages upon pages of sports stats results. If you ever want to creep on any result out there, go to sportstats.ca. I think it's .ca, maybe at .ca. And yeah, you can check out a whole bunch of stuff, which is kind of cool. So hopefully I didn't miss anybody. If I did, I sincerely apologize. I have most of the age group placements here. Some people had some wonky things going on, especially the Cross the Lake. Didn't see what age group you might be in, or maybe there were some errors. But anyway, starting with Sagelands Try. John, congratulations, won first in his age group. Jake finished first in his age group as well. Zach came second. Sorry, Zach, bridesmaids again, but it's going to happen. I know it. And Jocelyn second. So congratulations. That was a Sageland standard, which only went up Richter twice. We'll see if this race comes back next year. Lexi, who also took on a crazy race, the Sagelands Half, which basically rode to Karamias and back, up and over Richter twice, no big deal as well, and finished second in her age group. So congratulations, Lexi. That would have been just a brutal race, but well done. Across the lake, we had Pat, who is in the competitive division, 6th overall, which is solid performance. Well done, Pat, third in your age group. John, second, so the double header, second in Across the Lake in the age group, first in the Sagelands, no big deal. Pretty good weekend, John. Welcome to the club. You can stay. Now, as I go through all this, I like to, we have a lot of amazing performances. At the end of the day, though, just showing up to the start line, participating, taking on this challenge is really, what makes you a winner. And actually, you can even back up farther than that. Balancing what you're doing training-wise, this idea of the journey, trying to fit it in around all the other things going on in your life. Very few people can do that. So congratulations to everybody, whether you participated this weekend or last weekend or any time this summer. It's been an absolute blast having you on this journey or going on this journey together, because looking at, all these results here and showing up and watching you grind it out day after day, it inspires me. I know you inspire each other, and man, what an amazing momentum we got going. So sorry, I got a little tangent there. Congratulations. John, Scott's third in your age group. Congratulations, Scott. Pam fourth, although I know your age group might be suspect. I don't know. We were talking about that today. Al fifth, Julie Provo seventh, Stacy sixth, Allison fourth, Kristen 12th. I lost these ones. Tanya didn't have anything. Jen, I don't know if you're doing something different, but anyway, results looked a little little funny. Maybe they weren't. Congratulations, Leanne and Tara. Congratulations to everyone across the lake successfully. Peach, the sprint, we had Joel Matthews take second in his age group. Jeanette, I know you're not an official member yet, but I know you're going to be. And you're on our Facebook group, so I'll give you a shout out anyway. First, congratulations on your return to triathlon. Kristen first. Moving down to the Peach, the standard distance, which was also the provincial championships. I should mention that Sagelands was a world's qualifier, and I think we had quite a bit of success. I think everyone should have qualified for Worlds. I know there's some mess ups from what I understand from this morning as well. Thank you, Tri Canada. Anywho, back to the standard results. I had a pretty good day. Second overall, first in my age group. Matty Long chasing me down. I was running scared. Third in third overall, first in the age group. Luke taking second. I know you want to come top 10, but 13th ain't bad, man. Well done. Malin chasing Luke down third. So that was a podium sweep there, first, second, and third. Luca coming third. Enjoyed sharing the podium with you, Luca. Kayla making the trip down to the short distance, your expertise. Third overall, first in your age group. Blast having you out there. Gord coming third. Scott Bailey coming seventh. Dawn ninth. Leanne second. Kiri third, making the podium. Congratulations, Kiri. Alex eighth. Allison third. And Sam sixth. So amazing job. Again, I hope I didn't forget anybody. If I did, write a comment and I will make you the full focus of the next video. Lisa taking on her first half. Scared that you wouldn't complete the swim and you just came second in your age group. No big deal. Amazing job. I know that was a big one for you, and great build towards that. Tom, new member as well. Welcome to the club, Tom, and way to represent second in your age group. I know it was just so close. You should have had that first next time. And last weekend in did I spell Oregon right? I don't know. 70.3, Darren put in a stellar performance. I think it was a 422 and change. Third in your age group, world qualifier for New Zealand. So let's all qualify in Coeur d'Alene for New Zealand, and we'll keep Darren company. No, you're going to Kona, Darren. It's not even a question. Everyone, let's all go to Kona. That'd be fun. Okay, all the men. Sorry, women, you have to go to Nice next year. Anywho, so congratulations again. That's one hell of a weekend for the Kelowna Triathlon Club. So amazing job. Looking at where do I want to go next? Why don't we hit Magic 5 really quickly? I know there's been some mixed reviews. Some people love these goggles. Some people hadn't had the best experience. And you know what? It kind of is what it is. Goggles are really personalized. It took me a little while to get used to them, but once I did, I find the fit now is actually better than all the goggles that I used to own and I've gone back to. And with these discounts, especially if you bundle, because some of these bundles have some discounts on them already. So the indoor bundle here, which I'd recommend for the pool swimming, might be a little dark. Some of these outdoor goggles with the tint. So if you're going to use them for open water, the tinted goggles are awesome. If you're using them indoor in the pool, then I either use the clear or the lighter blue ones. And you throw 40% on there, you're looking at basically $50 per goggle, which, I mean, the arena goggles that I came from, I used to use were, I think I paid $70 or $80 here. So anyway, not bad for what I would consider a pretty high quality goggle. I know the anti-fog isn't any better, I would say, than other goggles. You get a couple months out of it, and if you treat them well, meaning rinsing them out and not scraping the insides. After you do that, you're just stuck scraping the insides and maybe spraying some anti-fog in there like every other pair of goggle. But anywho, I will put the discount code in the email. Feel free, if you need extra pair of goggles, you can get some for a little bit cheaper. The training plan, before I get into that really quickly, that's not the training plan. There we go. Let's load the training plan. Well, it's not going to load very quickly here, is it? Of course not. Let's talk about, while that loads, how to connect to the training plan. So when you go to the website, you do have to log in, or if you're already logged in, you can just go to the club members area. That will, well, I should probably take all that down too, eh? Jeez, it's been a while since I played on the website. Anyway, don't need to look down here anyway. When's this update? This was a while ago. February 27th. Okay. I'm gonna get on this here. Looking at the top bar here, you're gonna go to training plans. So click on that menu item. That is going to bring you over to this page here, and you want the KTC weekly workout. So just click on the connect to this plan. It will bring you here. You click buy now. It's free. There's no charge. So when you do click buy now, and of course I can't do it because I'm not logged into my right Training Peaks, or I'm actually logged into my coach account, so it won't let me do it. But that's really all you do, and then you will have all the workouts loaded into your Training Peaks, and it will look exactly like this. Now, I do make changes from time to time. Sometimes as we progress through the weeks, I may make some substitutions or modifications. So if you really want the most up-to-date what we're doing, just keep an eye on that. This week is a recovery week, and we do have the Calgary half. I know a whole bunch of people heading over to Calgary to race this weekend, so I want to wish you the best of luck. This is actually a good kind of down week to bring you into that, so hopefully that works out well. And set yourself up for success at the end of the week here to make sure that you do perform at your best. So I wouldn't do anything too hard on the couple days leading up, and you're probably going to be traveling and busy anyway. Then we get into August, already August. We are in our last build for the end of the season. All the people doing Ironman Canada. I know a lot of people are also doing Washington. I think a few are heading to Cultus Lake. So anyway, this is really our last little build here. So final push if you're still going. I'm not going to talk about all the things that we are going to be heading into, but I will say that we will be making some modifications for Ironman athletes as opposed to the shorter distance athletes. So a lot of the track workouts will have some easier intensities infused in there so that you can put in more volume on the swim, bike, and run, hopefully outside of even this stuff. Right now, again, if you're doing Ironman, really the name of the game is volume, volume, volume. We really have, this week and 2 more weeks to really peak out. And then it's starting to taper off. Now, the taper off from high volume to Ironman is still a good amount of training. So I would recommend the week, 2 weeks out this week here. I'd bring the training stress back to about 70 to 80% of what you did in the peak. And then this week tends to be really crazy busy as well. You can bring this one way down. I tend to be even in the low end of, say, 50%, but I need a little bit more recovery because I have so much muscle. Anyway, if you're a person who requires more recovery, you may want to even bring it down even more and make sure that you're fresh. Better to be more fresh going into the race than overtired. And again, these 2 weeks can definitely make you overtired. So that is what's coming up. Again, past Ironman Canada. Then we'll get into the last little build here for Washington and some of the September races. Then I believe we will be in our off season. I will talk about that a little bit more in the next video. The pool, I don't believe, is closing this year. At least I haven't had any word on that after asking a couple of times now. And that means we will continue the program if you choose to continue. I will say one thing. There is one secret to success in this sport or anything in life, and that is simply consistency. So if you want to continue to improve, don't stop. Should you change what you do? Absolutely. Do you need time to reset the body, let it recover, let all the hormones rebalance, let all the niggles, injuries, things you've been dealing with heal. Absolutely. And then you can shift the focus on to building that solid foundation for next season. And that's what we're going to be doing in the fall. Lots of focus on strength, mobility, flexibility. Be doing a couple different things this year if we continue to carry the same crew along, which is something I hope happens. And we will set up for, change things up, keep it fresh, because it is starting to get... I'll admit, a little drawn out and stale, and that is natural as well. I'll say last week I was done. I was so tired, no energy, felt beat up, just the body was not coming around, and I was trying to wrap my head around how the heck am I going to do 3 more week build here, taper and do Ironman. And that's really how, training happens. You go in these little cycles. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, and it's just the nature of training. So if you're in a down moment at any point, trust me, it's not going to last forever. You will be back up again. It might just be your body telling you need some more rest. And when you're up, well, ride that high, enjoy it, because guess what? Eventually you're going to be back down again. So anywho, that is the training plan coming up here. The last little thing I wanted to touch upon was the long weekend, which is this weekend here. Just like last long weekend, I think at the moment we're going to flip the days. So we'll do our swim on the Saturday, followed by a run as opposed to bike. Sunday, if you want to go down, ride the course in Penticton, we're going to be heading down there. Again, the times are adjustable depending on your speed of riding. And if you want to run off the bike, then whatever you got in the tank left after a ride, you want to test out the legs, feel free, go nuts. And then Monday, the 7th, I also threw an open water swim in there. I wasn't able to make it to the last one. I was cooked. So hopefully I can make this one. And that would be the long weekend. You don't have to do the entire Penticton course. You can cut it a little bit short. And as I said, up to you. If you want to join in, more the merrier. We do have a little Facebook group over here, which I think we currently have about 8 people or so going. Yeah, 8 people. Again, if you're not on Facebook, don't worry about it. You can still come. But looks like we want to be ready to go at 7:30 at the Peach. So probably leaving Kelowna around the 6:30-ish, depending on how fast you drive. So was that it? Congrats, this Magic 5 Training Peaks. I think that might have been it. I am well over my time. If you made it all the way to the end here, hopefully that killed some time while you were stuck in traffic or maybe spinning your legs out on the trainer. Anyway, congrats again. It's been a blast. Let's finish this summer strong, and we'll see you at the next training session. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.